to be honest with you, it's not the greatest picture in the world.
That's right.
Most of it is hype. Most of it is manipulation. Most of it is just prophesying money. And I realize why they have to do it. They resort to these fundraising tactics because
they're robbing my father's house.
Their bills. But I refuse.
Yeah.
To be a voice of just
money changes.
Manipulation for money. I will not do that. I will go off the air before I do that. And I rarely take the time to share my heart and expose my heart like I'm doing with you right now. But I believe there's people watching me
that's gonna send their money in.
That you agree with me.
Yeah.
And you love this ministry. That's the thing. I know for certain that there are many thousands and tens of thousands of people that love God's news, and they love our prophecy conference, and they love the shows that we do.
I'm just waiting to hear for you. Ask for this donation.
Like Grant Jeffrey, Perry Stone. I could go on and on. I know that this ministry,
because I know,
has ministered the Word of God, the prophetic Word of God, and the prophetic truth in your life. Yet here's the sad reality: very few have actually ever sat down and made a gift or sent a donation.
Oh, there you go.
And I realize, people give on impulse, and people will get on and tell you you're going to have all these blessings and you're going to have all these miracles and you're going to have all this money if you just sow a seed here.
And so
I don't think that's biblical, to be honest with you. And I'm never going to resort to those kind of manipulation tactics. But here's the truth. Can I tell you the truth? You want to?
I already know the truth. I just told you what you was going to do.
This ministry has gone through.
You just got to break it down in simplest form.
In our history.
You got to play on the emotions
first. I'm
going
to say that again because I mean it and it's the truth. The worst summer financially in the history of this ministry. Now, we've been around since 1948.
Yeah, spreading lies and spreading truth.
You get
because
behind.
My book tells me in Malachi, if you fail to give glory to this great name, I will curse your blessings. Yeah, matter of fact, I already cursed your blessings.
The income absolutely.
See? What you said about the summer?
Dried up, gone away.
Y'all better start talking about YAHWEH's name over there at that church house now.
So many people are challenged themselves. So many people are just fighting.
YAHWEH, YAHWEH,
I
Yahweh.
get it. I know it. And that's why I hate, part of me just resists even getting on TV and doing this.
How much you want, man?
I know so many people are struggling. And if you're struggling right now, listen, just pray for me.
Just go to go to your God. Go to your God and ask Him.
You can't sow a seed. I mean it sincerely. Will you pray right now for me and pray? Because the battle is getting tough. And the worst we've ever had financially. Right now, I'm just going to be truthful with you. We have
I just told you
bills for months.
How much you gonna ask for, man?
In fact, the station you're watching me on right now, I'm probably 4 or 5 months behind on right now. Because there's been no income to pay that bill. They are sustaining me. They're keeping me on.
Yeah, I just told you. When you going to give glory to that great name, YAHWEH?
Joe comes through and
see, y'all been having these conventions with all these Baal prophets. Go ask some of them prophets. Know how y'all get together and have these conventions? The convention you just got done talking about? All y'all get together. Ain't nobody got no money in the Baal ministry?
I need $70,000 right now. Now, that sounds like an astronomical amount of money to some of you, and it is a sizable amount of money. But
I just sat here and told you what you was going to do.
Probably right now. But for somebody watching me,
I'm watching you.
Somebody watching me right now.
Yes, sir.
You know and I know $70,000 isn't anything. God is a great God.
Yes, He is.
He has more than enough.
That's who you need to be crying out to right now instead of your audience. Go cry out to your God.
And
can't He hear?
If you could help me and stand
then I tell you
with a seed right now.
There you go.
Of any size.
Come on now.
I've never needed it more.
You sound just like the other crooks that was on that you just got done talking about. But you're going to try to smooth yours on that.
33733. And then lastly, if you have not yet received the DVD and CD set from this year's conference.
That's what I'm saying. All that money from that conference y'all made down there, all them profits,
now reduced.
You can't ask now one of them.
It was $199 for the DVD.
Y'all was selling them sets for $199. Now you dropped it down to $150. Get some away.
$5 for the CD set is now only $85.
Drop it down to $50
right now and say, send me
a free copy, and I'm going to send a donation.
Conference or the CD of the 2011 conference at the reduced.
My question to you today,
you could send that
at that conference, did y'all profess the name Yahweh to the congregation?
And that will help me.
Because that's where you're going to have to start at, Mr. Preacher Man. I'm going to let you know here. And you can start by looking at Malachi. Well, he say, and this commandment is for you, O you priests. If you fail to give glory to my great name, I will curse your blessings.
Stand with me. Will you help me?
See, the way you talking to us, you need to be talking to your God like that.
Because I know I'm quickly running out of time, but I want to go now back to one more brief excerpt of the 2011 conference to give you a little flavor.
Yeah, show me a little flavor of the Baal prophets.
You don't miss it.
Yeah, let me see it.
In Daniel chapter 11, Egypt, Libya, and Ethiopia are mentioned.
You can't call none of them brothers up there with you right now.
The Antichrist will seize in the northern part of Africa. So
this why you going through what you're going through now. Conferences like this. And I ain't talking about Yahweh.
Not that this is the event. It's the shakeup. It's the preview. It's the birth pain.
Well, I think Libya has extreme strategic importance to the United States and reveals the flaw that is occurring in our military. We do not have the capability to have a no-fly zone over Libya.
The two houses of Islam, the Sunnis and the Shiites, hate each other almost as much as they hate the Jews. And they are the wild card behind the scenes that nobody can...
Y'all need to be talking about who are the Jews in there.
Are you willing
and this guy, Rob Parsley,
without a contract? So many believers today are trying to cut their deals with God. God, just make me rich and I'll give you 10%, or just give me this deal over here. Give me success. It's give me, and it's trying to cut their bargain and cut their deal with God. If we'll just leave it with God, God will give us much more than we could ever imagine. That's what this parable tells us. God is generous when He gives.
Well, what's the parable about? What's God's name?
2011 International
What's the parable behind that?
Non-stop power teaching at its very best. Don't miss a single session with explosive speakers such as Perry Stone, Grant Jeffrey, Larry Bates,
Grant Jeffrey, Larry Bates, Mark Sitcock, all these dudes here. You mean to tell me none of them ain't got nothing for you?
When you order the entire set, we will send you absolutely free the riveting Convocation, where several of the world's most renowned prophecy speakers and teachers were together on
them Baal's prophets. Who y'all prophesying for? Because Yahweh prophets prophesy on behalf of Him.
And use both the political revolutions in the Middle East and here in America, and how you can prepare for the immediate future. The entire 2011 International Prophecy Conference CDs and DVDs are now available. You have a front row seat at the prophetic event of the year. We are offering the entire conference in packages of all messages on CD.
See, first of all, y'all started out too high trying to sell that whole set.
For only $190.
It wasn't all that important.
Been reduced. Formerly, the DVD set, which was $199, is now slashed to only $150. And the CD set, which was previously $125, is now been slashed to only $80.
Why so cheap now?
Take advantage of this new reduced price.
You could have been selling them that cheap. Cheaper than that.
Or 1-888-463-0739.
I ain't hear y'all talking about nothing that,
Please have your credit card ready. Don't miss this